Hi Judy, so this is an overview of my calendar for AP seminar. This is just designed to give you sort of a ballpark idea of where we're going to be when you step in to the course. Before you look at the calendar, check out the video that I added in the email about the AP seminar course and sort of the point of it and how they're going to be tested and what this task that they're doing is. So it's a research course. The task they're working on right now is Performance Task 2, which is an independent research paper and presentation. So your first day is here, the 26th, obviously introductions and all of that. Students will be in the middle of finishing their research paper. They'll have done a ton of work with me prior to this point. So you really shouldn't need to give them a whole lot of guidance. Of course, if they, want you to look over a paragraph and see if it makes sense, or they might ask you if a source is credible, or do you think I should say this way or that way? You can sort of use your judgment there, but you don't need to teach them anything here. They have all period to work. This is, for AP Seminar, A students and B students are doing the exact same thing. So whether they're at home or in person, this is exactly what they're doing. Our Wednesdays are virtual asynchronous days, so you will not see any of the students in person on Wednesday. And again, they're going to be using this time to continue working on their research papers. Just a reminder that this is going to be a shortened period because of there's no school on the 30th. So students will be working on finishing their research papers. Again, they're due the 5th, so that's here. We're coming up on the deadline. This is their last day to work. Research papers are due here. You do not need to grade them. You are giving them a score for completion only. The papers are getting graded by College Board. So in fact, you're not allowed to grade them. So you should have them upload their papers on Schoology, but you should only give them basically a quality completion grade. If they've turned in a sort of basically high quality research paper, it meets the word count, it is readable, it's not full of errors and stuff like that, give them, 50 out of 50 for that paper. If it's riddled with errors, or it's too short, or it doesn't make any sense, or there's no argument, you can give them a 35 out of 50 or whatever. But that's really the only thing you need to do. They're going to upload their papers to the College Board portal. I will show you how to help them do that. It's not super challenging. And they've done it once before, so they should even have an idea of what they're doing. And I've included directions for how to do that in the folder for this week. So then after this point, what you're doing is test prep, you're preparing, they're going to be preparing their presentations. Before they do that, though, we're going to take one day here to do a test prep part B. I have pretty clear directions for you in the folder for how to assign test prep from AP Central, and I will also walk you through it in person one of the days that you're there shadowing. It's a very user-friendly website. So you don't have to create any of this, you just assign it through the portal that AP has created. Then here we are on the 10th. You're going to sort of introduce them to turning their papers into presentations. I have a video here for you to watch on the presentation and the expectations for the presentation. From College Board. You can watch that and get a sense of, what the presentation needs to look like. They have done a College Board presentation once before, so they should have a good understanding here, but you can always give them a little bit of support on how to make sure that their slides aren't too text heavy, and general presentation skills. That's fine. On Wednesday here, they're going to do another sample test, again from AP Central. On Thursday here, they have the full period to work on their presentations. I would recommend some check-ins and some conferences with students here, and here as well. So check in with the B kids here, check in with the A kids here. Each individual kid sort of chat with them, make sure they're in good shape. I would ask them to do at least one full run-through today. You can send them out into the hallway in pairs to practice for each other, or whatever works the best for you. Their formal presentations are here on the 19th. They have to happen on the 19th because scores have to be uploaded before the 20th. Mr. Wagner is going to do the scoring, so you don't have to worry about uploading scores or anything like that. I would recommend that you listen to the presentations, but Mr. Wagner is handling all of this because he's the only other teacher certified to teach this class. Then they have 1 week before the AP test, so they're going to do some test prep here and some test prep here. And then they have an AP test. This is a good decompression day. Do something light, fun, easy. Let them let off some steam. Use your judgment, whatever you want to do there. And then the last sort of week of school here, I left materials for you for a documentary analysis where you can play them a documentary and they can do a little analysis activity. You totally don't have to do that. Like whatever is interesting or exciting for you, you really only have like 3 or 4 days of school here. So whatever you want to do that is fun and exciting for you or that you're passionate about would be good here. Hopefully this was helpful and not overwhelming. I just wanted to give you sort of an overview of what's going to be going on in this course while you are covering it. Again, I'm leaving you all the materials, all kinds of support materials, and they're organized in a sort of week by week folder. I can show you what it's going to look like. So it'll look like this, and then for AP Seminar, the calendar that I just showed you is here, and then week by week there are materials in each folder for you. So hopefully this was helpful and gives you a chance to prepare a little bit.